Hey everyone, this is Wyatt Everhart for Solar Energy World. We have had a blast of winter weather here in the Mid-Atlantic region, and the key question is, what happens when we get several inches of snow on our solar panels and the sun comes out behind the storm, but we're still below freezing? How does it all unfold? Well, we're going to do a little drone flying in the wake of this winter storm that we've had here across the central East Coast. And then we're going to see how that unfolds over the next couple of days and how fast these solar panels melt clear. So here we go. All right, checking in now after 6 days from our initial round of snow in the DC-Baltimore region up into the Philadelphia corridor. And I gotta say, we've had below freezing conditions for the most part, very winter-like for the last almost 1 week, and yet the solar panels have already been clearing off rather well on many of our arrays and homes in the neighborhood. I will say that it has not been 100% equal. Panels that face generally to the east are a little slower to clear because you've got sunshine mainly in the morning, sunrise to the east, and so those colder temperatures in the morning do prevent a little bit of the melting. But to the west, we have had significant melt off on those west-facing panels in the afternoons. Of course, south-facing panels always the first to melt clear. We've seen many good examples of that. And the bottom line is, within just a few days, even after getting another round of like 2 inches of snow overnight one night, within less than a week, we're seeing multiple panels, the majority of panels, now producing power again here, even in the midst of January. A couple of thoughts when it comes to, getting snow on your solar panels and Solar Energy World. Number one, we give you a production guarantee. So with that annual production guarantee, one of the factors that we factor in for your property is several days of snow cover per year on average for your climate, your latitude, etc. So that's covered in our estimated annual production. The next thing is to consider is that, this is the best time of year. If you have to lose a couple of days of production from your panels due to being covered up for snow, this is the best time of year for that to happen because we have the shortest periods of daylight. We kind of get the least production per day in the deep winter, which tends to be when we get our snow in the central East Coast and the Mid-Atlantic. So if you're going to lose a couple of days, even a week, this is the time of year where it's just not going to make a ton of difference. It's not like losing a week in the summer, nowhere close. The other thing that we can certainly say is you have no real concerns in terms of, cold panels, winter weather, ice, snow melt. This is actually all a good thing. For one, cold panels actually produce power more efficiently than hot panels. And then here's one final additional thought, really kind of a bonus. Not only does cold panels produce more efficiently, but something else to consider that is in fact a plus is that, yes, rain does a great job cleaning off your panels, spring pollen, summer dust. But when you talk about a really thorough cleaning of those panels way up on the rooftop, usually several stories up, snow then melting off actually gives it kind of a wiping effect. So the cleanest panels you'll probably have all year will be right after you get a snow and then a melt off. So there's one more kind of silver lining to possibly a couple days where you don't produce power with your solar panels because they have a few inches of snow on top. So again, I think just to wrap things up, we can say that snow, while a factor in the Mid-Atlantic states, certainly not a prohibitive one in any way. All right, that's the latest on this particular video, snow versus solar panels. We hope you reach out to Solar Energy World, 877-SOLAR-TV or solarenergyworld.com. We're happy to get you that free analysis for solar power at your home. We'll see you next time right here on our social media channels here at Solar Energy World.